Do a nice little warm up, like a nice little. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta grease the melon.
Grease the melon. It's John Congleton, everyone.
Round of applause, John.
Round of applause.
John is an incredible artist, producer, musician, man, uncle, made nothing happens with us.
Right here in this very room.
In this room, here in the studio we recorded.
So then we're gonna dive into this game of life. John, you wanna do the honors since you're the man of the hour?
And you win.
And you win. You win the game.
Wow.
Are you going to college or going to career? What are you doing, John?
Fuck college, man.
Ooh! Power move.
The best thing I ever did was quit college.
Hear that, kids?
Did you hear that, kid? It's time for you to pick a career, sir.
Okay. I have artist, police officer. Can I be an artistic police officer?
No.
I'm gonna be artist. I'm gonna basically just do my life.
So the burden of college is I start with $40,000 in debt.
$40,000 in debt. And
What's the benefit of doing the college round?
Well, you can
Get a better career.
get a career.
I'm gonna do that. I'm going to college right there.
So you have to write a term paper and miss your next term.
No!
Don't go to school.
You know what? I didn't go to college. I'm gonna see how my life would have been a little different if I didn't.
Okay, join me.
Let's see if I made a mistake.
You guys gonna room together in the dorm room?
Oh yes.
Hey, I never asked you. Yeah. You like guacamole?
Climb Mount Everest, $50,000.
Does the mountain give you 50?
Why does it say climb Mount Everest?
Yeah, there's a hot gold at the top.
Where's Mount Everest? I feel like Cole's not going to get to college, but I could be wrong.
So I can't be a teacher, which is chill nowadays. Teachers need to get paid more. Salesperson or entertainer.
Oh, we're doing our one.
Gotta pick the end.
Get married!
Wow!
And
Congrats!
Thank you guys.
Here's your wedding.
Fucking
Congrats! Look at that happy couple.
fucking Skrilla.
Just married. Accountant.
That's pretty
A
fun.
degree required.
Okay.
I don't have a degree.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You do now.
That was easy.
No, you're good.
College flew by. Athlete.
Ooh,
That's cool.
pretty dope.
Or salesperson. I'm gonna go be an athlete. Fuck. And see what my life would
Athlete?
have been if I became.
Life is flying by.
Life is happening. Invent a new ice cream flavor.
Oh, what is your ice cream flavor?
My $50,000 idea.
Jewel?
Yeah, mint jewel ice cream.
Just like life.
Hate it?
So my turn? Ooh, baby.
Wow.
I'm gonna be a doctor. See how that works out for me.
I think you got a career and all.
10. Flat tire. Miss next turn. Fuck!
So sick.
Wait, how do you win the game of life again? Get all the money?
Yeah, you get all the.
Or just
win life. Get all the money.
I really like this message.
It's a bad message. Just
Who's
kidding.
gonna write the most
Yeah,
hits?
money doesn't matter, folks. I'm getting married.
What you do, Cole?
Wow. The Nobel Peace Prize. $250,000.
What entertainer are you?
Just who are you?
And why you got a lifetime?
Anytime you land on a life.
Because, yeah.
Oh, I didn't get one, by the way, whenever I got
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Watch on. It's not too late for
He took your Nobel Peace Prize, bro.
That was my Nobel Peace Prize. You know that, right?
What'd you get?
What was it?
What is that? Becomes president.
Becomes president.
Of course.
It's the same amount as yours.
That's, dude, nice. We're making Fat Skrilla as artists.
Let's go.
First card.
What is the song we put together most of John?
There was a moment where John put a knife on me during Go Ahead. He didn't think it was dangerous enough.
Oh yeah, the old threaten.
They all threatened
The
it.
threaten the soloist with a knife.
Yeah.
It was great.
The scrawny lyrics I wrote in the backyard here. I remember because it was like the morning and I was here first before anybody. And I knew I had to sing scrawny that day and I was on my phone. You don't like my clothes, but you still. Like, it was just like what I was doing in the backyard. Do not wait. I remember Braden went into that room and was like hitting percussion, like random stuff where like this is like nonsense, like there's no way we're gonna use this. Braden's in there going in on this stuff, but then you went and like turned everything backwards, put a bunch of reverb on and all that stuff, and you were sort of transforming Do Not Wait in front of my eyes, and I was so exciting for me. So.
And now it's my favorite song we've ever done because of you.
And you were very much an advocate for putting the spoken bits into a way at the forefront.
Yeah, I really like this.
I think they are really at the forefront now. But at first I was like, I don't know, I was nervous.
No, you were nervous about it. I mean, it was really vulnerable.
But that's what makes it good.
That's why it works for me, though.
It's all part of the game of life.
Exactly. Whose turn?
It's mine. It's my turn. Yep, it's my turn. Oh, that's spin.
I shouldn't have gone to college.
I would really like this game if you actually landed on a tile and it said how you died.
Can you die in this game?
But I have to stop immediately because I'm getting married.
Dude,
Dylan,
welcome
here
to the
comes the
club.
five.
Thanks, guys.
Can you get divorced in this game?
I think you do.
Really?
There's only 3 stops in life. It's incredible.
Hurtling towards oblivion. All these life tiles won't mean anything when you're dead and rotting in the ground. Are you guys waiting for me to say something? That's why you picked this game. There you go.
What was the biggest challenge making the Wallows debut album?
On the EP, which I kind of will just fold into this record, because to me they're very closely related to you guys, maybe not, but like I think you guys needle dick too much when it comes to the mix stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys knew I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's not like a weird thing, you know? And I don't know if I would call that a challenge. My favorite part was just seeing how much you guys grew between the EP and the LP.
I feel like we grew a lot. We learned a lot in our EP process. And
Yeah, which was really good that we did the EP.
I agree.
I agree.
You guys were never suspicious of anything I ever said, but you guys were so much more like, kind of like, willing to trust the process
100%.
in the LP process than the EP. You acted like a younger band when you were making the EP, which you were.
Whenever we do something in the record, we just being so nitpicky about a certain thing, and then John would always say, it's all just a distraction from death. And I love that so much that made it a treacherous doctor.
It's a treacherous doctor.
Other things I think are important, simply just distractions from death.
And they are.
And that must be the darkest Wallows line.
I don't feel like that's a dark line, the term, all our graves go unattended eventually. Everyone who knows you will die. You will not be remembered, even if you are president of the United States. Eventually, it's total eradication. Just be a good person as much as you possibly can as you meander through the maze that we're confronted with and try to find some sort of purpose or thing that gives you like a sense of meaning, you know? And like, to me, that's what making records is. I feel most like myself when I'm creative. Mm-hmm. When I'm creative, I feel like John Congleton. It's whenever I'm doing everything else throughout the day that I feel like an imposter.
John has worked on a lot of stuff that we love and stuff that like you wouldn't necessarily assume is John when you first hear it. Like I wouldn't have guessed that you did a lot of the things that you did. Mm-hmm. Like St. Vincent is so different from like that Angel Olsen record. Both of those records sound like an honest representation of who those artists are, which I think is why.
Or at least who they were at that time.
Who they were at that time. So like our record is sort of us working with you and you pulling out what we are at that specific moment, which I think is just better than the opposite of that, which would be like you as a producer just like gluing on what you want to glue on to us.
Even though like a lot of the songs come from a different perspective, obviously, they still come from the same sort of internal theme over the whole record, which is sort of loss of innocence, fear of growing up, moving on, that we've both been through it, everyone goes through it, so it still is coming from the same place, even if individual songs are coming from completely different places.
Yeah, true.
Be careful, buddy. We should introduce Hans.
Yeah,
Everyone,
how do you do this?
Hans is a huge influence on Nothing Happens.
He's a huge,
every single second
huge
of it.
pooch.
Love you, Hans.
John, you really got so far ahead.
Oh my.
Yeah, what? John,
I'm older than you guys.
That's crazy. This game.
And I really want to be done with this life thing.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, here's how you guys do this. Seriously, just let it go, and then like smash cut at the end. They all died.
Can I whiz room real quick, bud?
Yeah, you can whiz room.
That'd be such a good end of the video. They all die.
I think that's honestly the end of the video.
That should be.